All right, I think hopefully, we are live here this morning. Hold on, let me make sure we have, I got my laptop here so I can see your comments as well. So we have the sound. All right, guys, I think we are ready to go this morning. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna change a little format. Okay. So it's gonna be a little interesting formatting. So I've been using Lagom Casa for, God, it's been a couple of months now. Okay, a couple of months. I know a lot of you ask me to review. Okay, here's the thing about the review. There's plenty of reviews out there. People talk about the grinder performance as well, but I'm more interested in how it's gonna fit into your kitchen. Okay, fit into kitchen and also the performance as well. For me, okay, okay. So let's start with the form factor. This thing is tiny. Okay, they're pretty small, 65 millimeter conical boards with auto stop, and also we have this knocker as well. And you can pretty much fit any corners in your house. Okay. So this is the conical. I do have a grind by weight grinder by Fianzato. So comes the practical point of view at your house, your home, the easiest grinder is a Fianzato. Okay, I know it is pricey, but this one does an amazing job. Okay, you just stick it in. Hold on here. Just stick it in and press the one button, and I set at 19.5 gram, and just give you a 19.5 gram automatically. So, comes the practical point of view. If money is not an issue, I recommend the grind by weight grinder. But here's the thing: if you own a heat exchange machine, right? It does not have a. It does have the PID built in, but it's not like dual boiler. The temperature is not precise as a dual boiler. Okay, heat exchange. You're going to have one single boiler inside. I said 122 Celsius. Okay, and then hopefully when water is coming out, it should be about like 92 or 92, between 90 and 93 Celsius coming. But here's the thing about the heat exchange machine. You have to flush it first, okay? You see all the steam coming out? We don't want that, okay? So make sure you have to flush every single time. Okay? So you do waste a lot of water as well. So you do waste a lot of water. So that's something you have to understand. Sort of a dual boiler machine too. E61 dual boiler machine, same thing. You have to flush it, but not as much as a heat exchange machine. Okay, what else? You know what? Let me show you. Okay, let's pull the shot with optional. Okay, so you get to see it in real life. Okay, the practical point of view. So single dose options. I already measured out 19.5 gram already. Okay. There's no shortcut for it. It's pretty fast, by the way. It's not too bad. Okay. I'm used to Fianzato. They're much faster. Yeah, they're a lot faster than, yeah. I don't know, it takes what, 15, 20 seconds? Okay. In the end, I like to tap it here to the knocker. Okay. Smells pretty good. So I'm using the India Monsoon, okay, from Good Brothers Coffee there. Very simple coffee, very comforting coffee. But it's rich and a little bit of salty as well, very creamy. This is like fantastic for like, Americano. What else? Small latte or cappuccino. They're great. Yeah. So So pretty much, I mean, you know, just put it in here. Comes to grind quality, pretty good as well. It's not too bad. Obviously at home, I don't do not a whole lot of puck prep here. Just tap it to the side, okay? Just make sure everything is all nice and flat, just like that. I do all-in-one tools here. So this one, it does distribution and temp at the same time. So, I mean, it works pretty good. Again, I'm gonna flush it. Okay, knock it in. All right, guys, hold on a second. Yeah, let's see. Shall we make espresso or small cappuccino? You know what? Let's do small. Yeah, let's do small cap. Okay. Let's do small cap. All right, hold on a second. So let me show you. Okay, so let's go close up here. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna stop around like 30 gram instead of like, it's more like 1, 2. Ended up being 33.8 gram and about 26 seconds. Okay. The shot looks pretty good. Okay. I mean, shot looks fantastic. Lots of crema. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a small cappuccino. I got my whole milk. Here's the thing about the making cappuccino. I'm gonna be wasting some milk as well. Yeah, because you have to have a, you know, enough volume to froth milk. So that is unfortunate. Okay. Comes to milk frothing, you just have to practice. I wish I can show you how to do it. I mean, I could show you how to do it, but I mean, it's just all about practice anyway. I've been watching countless videos. So I've been making latte art videos for the last couple of weeks now, in a couple of months. You know, it's been 41 days. And the other day I saw, okay, hold on. Let me show you something. The other day I saw a lot of people, you know, some latte artists add a little bit of milk, okay, okay, and then swirl it just like that. Yeah. Here we go. I'm just gonna go nice and easy. I've been doing a lot of rosetta. Okay. So just like so, it's not too bad. Okay. I mean, I can see some separation as well. Contrast is pretty nice, but again, I feel like it's still a little bulky as well, but yeah. And then obviously I do have some milk left over too. Yeah, it looks all right. It's not the best, so. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna have a quick sip here. Cheers, guys. Man, just one sip. They're fantastic. Okay, look, hold on. Before we're gonna move on, let's take a look at your uh, comments. We have Alex joining us, Decent, Michael joining us as well. We have a GK, and then we have a Aspire Dent Box. Okay, anything but soup. No, no split. Yeah, yeah, no soup. Yeah, I think. I mean, soup is. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't do soup here in my house. Not even turbo shots. Okay. So, so soup versus turbo shot. You guys know the difference? Soup has no pressure. Okay, they don't use any pressure to use it. Obviously, a turbo shot, you're gonna apply some pressure. So that's the only thing difference. But at home, and the practical, in reality, at home is, I'm not the only person drinking coffee here, or my family drinks it. My wife and my kids. So, I mean, they don't care about specialty coffee. Their favorite coffee is some kind of dark roast coffee. Liquid Amber is my family's favorite from Good Brothers. India Monsoon is more like second in line as well. And I just brought some coffee. Okay, it's Eclipse. Okay, chocolate, marshmallows, and green apple. So here's the thing about single dose grinder. I can change anytime I want to, okay, with the coffee. But with ground by weight, I have no options. It's a lot of work to just switch up beans. So it's not practical in that sense, okay? I mean, if you're living by yourself, I highly recommend single dose grinder. If you have the person that like to try new coffee every single week, single dose grinder. Okay, so you're not gonna waste any coffee beans. But if you are the person, I just stick with maybe one types of coffee, maybe one or two at the most. Hopper is fantastic. Okay, just use some kind of hopper grinder is great. So it's all depends on what you like. Okay, if you're single, like I said, likes to try new coffee. Okay, if you don't want to spend too much money, Lagom Casa, definitely put this grinder on your list. Okay. So I just brew India Monsoon here. What if if I want to change this coffee? Okay, just simply, I'm just gonna add another. Just measure out 19.5 or 20 grams. Okay. That's it. Start it. It does take a little longer than your flatbread grinder, but you can fit any corner in your kitchen as well. Your coffee counter. Obviously, I have a limited space here. If I don't have this grinder, it's gonna be fitting right there. I'm gonna save all that space with the one grinder. Again. If you enjoy the workflow, you can actually do proper workflow if you wanted to, right? You can just do WDT. I'm just going to temp it properly. Whenever you do WDT, I don't usually do distribution. Okay. Again, flush it. All right. About 19 grams going in. Hold on a second. I need to empty out this tray. I'm telling you, making video from home versus my desk, my office, I mean, just they're a completely different experience. I got my sink right over there. I don't have to run to the, outside. I have a bathroom outside, has a sink in there, so I have to use the bathroom sink. But here, so much easier. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me bring you guys a little closer. We do 1 to 2 ratio. 27 seconds at about 40 gram. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, this grinder here, the Lagom Casa, is very forgiving. I mean, I pretty much use the same grind size as this dark roast coffee. This is more like medium roast coffee. I still work with and this is more like medium dark. So my grind size is just over number 8 on Casa. Okay, we're like 8.1. So, by the way, did you see the World Barista Championship a couple of weeks ago? This one gentleman from, I forgot the name of country. He created a device. He pretty much take all the crema out, okay? Skim out all the crema, all right? So I thought that was pretty interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the crema out as well, okay? I think that person created like 3D print, some kind of vessel to get the crema out. I don't know about 3D print though, okay? Yeah, I don't know about 3D print. Okay, the reason why people stir your espresso because you want to mix with the crema. Crema is extremely bitter with your espresso. Just make sure blend it in. But if you skimp out the crema, I think it's gonna be, I don't know. I got a little bit left on the top, but let's give it a try. Green apple. Definitely green apple is right there. Chocolate. I feel like the water is a little bit hot, too hot. Okay, I think it has a little bit of flatness as well. You know what? It makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because this grinder here, this 65 millimeter conical, but this is the Meissen conical. This coffee is more for like medium to light roast coffee as well. Just bring out a lot of clarity too for conical birds. Yeah, this is good coffee, by the way. Okay, I bet you it's fantastic for like Americano, that's for sure. Even like small cappuccino too, maybe like flat white, it'd be fantastic. So again, if you like to change your coffee beans regularly, Lagom Casa is great. Any kind of single dose grinder. But if you're into conical birds, if you're so this conical is different than niche zero. Okay, niche is more traditional conical. This is more for specialty conical birds. So really good with medium to light roast coffee as well. If you use the dark roast coffee, I feel like a little bit more bitter than this. Yeah, it's definitely more bitter than regular 65 millimeter. So this is a 64 millimeter flatbirds. So this one is more like traditional Italian style as well. So give you a lot more fines. So it's more creamier. I don't know. I think if I'm gonna live by myself in this home, I think I prefer the single dose grinder, so I can switch out different types of coffee. Yeah, single dose, any kind of single dose. But if you are into conical, Casa versus a niche, And there's a few other Conicals out there, but comes to quality wise, can't beat it. Okay, optional mix, fine grinder. So hold on, let's see here. All right, we have some more people. I'm looking at your comments. Okay, the only soup I need a chicken soup. Okay. We have a hawk. Depends on what you're looking to get out of your grinder. What you are missing is really getting, okay, diminishing return. Yeah, absolutely, right? Yeah. I mean, there is a definitely diminishing return. But, so that's the difference between hobbyist and someone practical. If you're a practical person, don't spend too much money on coffee gears, guys. Okay? There are never ending black hole of spending money. Okay, it never ends. Okay, it never ends. So if you're a practical person, just whatever machine you have, just stick with it. Okay, if you have a Barista Express at home, don't try to upgrade it because you're not gonna get a whole lot more. Comes to cup quality. Only the benefit of having a heat exchange machine or dual boiler machine is pretty much this is it. You can brew, okay? You can steam at the same time. All right? You can brew and steam at the same time. So if you're entertaining at home, hanging out with your friends or family, they want a coffee, they want a latte, you can make that pretty fast. You think they are going to tell the difference between specialty coffee versus regular coffee? Most times they put milk anyway, milk and sugar in your latte. So it's gonna be a little tough. Okay? When you put the sugar in it. But if you just put the milk in it, specialty latte versus regular latte, yes, it's gonna be different. Okay? But I guarantee you, I cannot guarantee you, but most likely they prefer dark roast latte than some light roast coffee latte, that's for sure. Because I mean, this is more safe, right? It's nothing like from here, okay? I have this salted caramel. Okay, I'm just gonna put one pump in it. Just quick pump, okay? Just one pump of caramel. I'm just gonna just mix it a little bit. I'm just gonna have a one sip. Wow. This thing is amazing. Okay, they're fantastic. All right. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like after a meal. Small like cappuccino. Okay, small cappuccino with maybe some ice cream on the side if you don't want to use caramel syrup. So you're gonna have a little ice cream on the side or some kind of brownies. Just plain cappuccino. Eat together, amazing, right? If you don't have any desserts, maybe shot of caramel syrup. Also a fantastic meal as well. I know some people like to drink some nice black coffee too, end of it. But comes to making espresso, I mean, that's the tricky one, okay? Maybe we should talk about that. Maybe we should talk about, how to make great espresso. I'm talking about good espresso, okay? Not something bitter or something. Whenever I ask people what kind of coffee you like, everybody say, my friends say, I want a strong coffee. They mean they want something bitter, okay? Okay, they mean strong means they want something bitter and yeah, no. So maybe we should talk about how to make, I mean, you have to pick out the right beans first. Okay, you have to pick out the right coffee beans for good espresso. I mean, that's the tricky part, right? Okay, we have a Mike. Oh, latte plus croissant, yes. Oh, goodness. It's nothing like it, right? Good croissant, dip it into latte. Yeah, that's amazing. All right, that's amazing. And then maybe some like good ice cream, okay? Like Haagen-Dazs ice cream or something, Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream with good dark espresso, yeah. And they just make the like avocado, right? So they're also fantastic as well. If not, just get yourself a nice milkshake. Yeah. Okay, just get the ice cream, good ice cream, shot of nice espresso. Okay, just make yourself a nice milkshake. It'd be fantastic as well. Fantastic. Man, what else? What else we got here? Okay, then Park say, yep, I will be dipping the croissant with my latte. I went Costco yesterday. Yeah, no, actually a couple of days ago. You can get a like 12 dozen croissant for like $7. Okay, from Costco. Not that bad either. Costco croissants are not that bad. It's not the best, but they're good enough to dip in your latte. Yeah. Let's see. Mike asked me, have you made a avocado to the? Yeah, I did years ago, Mike. I think I made a once or twice. Okay. Yeah. But man, so here's the thing about the making that. I tried it last time. It was good, but make sure you have enough ice cream. Okay, that's the key. Is you have enough ice cream to whenever you're making it. Sometimes the espresso are too overpowering. Okay, so just make sure you get the enough ice cream to, balance that. Okay, balance your desserts. Man, did I told you I give up sugar a while back? But time to time I have a sip here and there, but it is really hard. I'm telling you, it's nothing like good ice cream, especially dairy products. Unfortunately, I cannot do it anymore. But anyway, let's back to the optional Lagom Casa. If you're the person that likes to switch your coffee beans all the time, okay, single dose grinder is the best. I mean, I highly recommend it. Casa does a great job. So Casa is more like in betweener, okay. It does a great job with medium to light roast coffee as well. Comes to really dark roast coffee, I feel like dark roast coffee bring out that little bit more cleanness, a little bit of bitterness too, because they're very clean. Okay, clean grinder. So bring out that brightness as well. You don't want to bring out brightness in your dark roast coffee. It's gonna get bitter. So you want a lot more fines. Okay, that's why like niche is great for dark roast coffee. High uniformity HU birds are fantastic for your if you have a flatbread grinder as well, to give you that nice balanced espresso. But if you're into again medium to light roast coffee, if you're into Conoco, Casa does a great job. If not, nice flatbread like MP birds are great. Even lap sweet too. So you have a lot more options. All right, guys. I think we are done for the morning. I'll be back later. Okay. I'll be back later as well. And anyway, so I've been doing a lot of latte art videos every single morning. So if you haven't catch that videos, it's only about a minute long anyway. So I've been doing it. I'm planning on doing about 100 videos, okay, for my latte art practice videos. So far I'm into day 41 right now. I feel like I'm plateau at the moment. I feel like I'm stuck here. I have to do something. So I've been studying it. I've been watching a lot of videos, and man, because since I practice one a day right now, one maybe two. I tried twice this morning. Actually, that's my third practice, but it is hard. Okay, I mean, if you want to good at latte art, best thing is just get a job at a coffee shop, part time, working as a part time barista, local coffee shop. I think that's the best way to improve your latte art. Nothing like it. But at home, it may take years. Okay, just make sure. Unless if you want to practice every day. All right, I think we are good for this morning. And I'm going to see you guys later.